Jesus freak here. Now, originally I was gonna do this as just a reply to a comment, but this is gonna be a rather long explanation. So I figured I'd better do it as a video instead. If I'm breathing a little heavy, I just got home from the store. And I was thinking about this on my way. So, try to explain this as well as I can. Alright, let's fire this up. There are 4 hymns that I picked. 3 of them come directly from hymnals that I have, and one was a composite from different sources. I've shown this program in another video that I use to do my work. It's called MuseScore. And you can just enter the music in on staffs and stuff, just like you'd find it in a hymnal. And I also use this to play it back, like this. Now, as you see here, this is the first tune I used. Come Thou Long Expected Jesus, which was written by Charles Wesley, is the usual lyrics associated with the tune. I can't pronounce the name, it's Welsh. The composer, I believe his name is pronounced Roland H. Pritchard. And the arrangement was done by British composer Ralph Vaughan Williams. That's Ralph spelled R-A-L-P-H. He was very insistent on that pronunciation. And it starts, Come Thou Long Expected Jesus, born to set thy people free. From our fears and sins release us. Let us find our rest in thee. Israel's strength and consolation, hope of all the earth thou art, dear desire of every nation, joy of every longing heart. Charles Wesley often makes several citations or allusions to the Bible in his hymns and stacks them on top of each other. So they're very biblically based. Now the second one is a little more obscure. It's called Comfort, Comfort Ye My People. The tune is called Genevan 42 and comes from the Genevan Psalter. The words are a paraphrase of the first 5 verses of Isaiah 40. And they start, Comfort, comfort ye my people, Speak ye peace, thus saith our God. Comfort those who sit in darkness, mourning neath their sorrow's load. Speak ye to Jerusalem of the peace that waits for them. Tell her that her sins I cover, and her warfare now is over. The English lyrics were based on a German original and were translated by Catherine Winkworth, who translated a lot of German hymns. Now the third let me find it in the actual hymnal scans that I have. Here we go. Took a while to load. It's Charles Wesley again. Rejoice, the Lord is King. And in this case, the tune is called Darwall 148. The composer is John Darwall, and it was written originally for a paraphrase of Psalm 148. Possibly Isaac Watts' Rejoice, the Lord Jehovah Reigns. I have the words to the Lord Jehovah Reigns here, and I have it set to a different tune. The words to this one start out as follows. Rejoice, the Lord is King, your Lord and King adore. Mortals give thanks and sing, and triumph evermore. Lift up your heart, lift up your voice. Rejoice, again I say rejoice. And the fourth, and this one's a bit more obscure than the others, except probably not as obscure as the second. I don't know. Oh, I've seen it in a lot of modern hymnals, but not in any I've actually used. Is Watchmen, Tell Us of the Night by John Bowring, which is set to another Welsh tune by someone named Joseph Perry. And this tune is also used in some hymnals for Jesus, Lover of My Soul. I don't think it fits it as well, but for this one I think it works pretty well. Watchmen, Tell Us of the Night. Whoops, I moved the window before I switched the screen over. Watchmen, Tell Us of the Night is inspired by a verse in Isaiah 21. The verse in question goes as follows. The burden of Duma, he calleth to me out of Seir. Watchman, what of the night? Watchman, what of the night? The watchman said, the morning cometh, and also the night. If you will inquire, inquire ye. Return, come. And And this goes sort of as an exchange between two people. Watchmen, tell us of the night, what its signs of promise are. Traveler, Orion mountain's height, see that glory-beaming star. Watchman, doth his beauteous ray aught of joy or hope foretell? Traveler, yes, it brings the day, promised day of Israel. So I've tried to keep the hymns roughly within the theme of the various 4 weeks of Advent, as I describe in the lightings. I'm hoping this is a good explanation of what those hymns are you hear in the background of those videos. Jesus freak out.